My name is Simona, and I'm not a regular YouTuber, but I'm going to try to do this to see how it goes, maybe just to waste your time to watch somebody fumble along. Forgive me of looking like a mess. I am cut up and full of paint from fixing this place. That is a money pit. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I bought this house because it's across the yard from my mother. And I bought this because I've been living in my mother's basement for the last 15 years? Has it been 15 years? God, my life sucks. I mean, I have nothing to show for myself over the last 15 years. I have no career. I have nothing to show for it. I might as well have been in prison. But I did come back home to live in my mother's basement for unselfish reasons. I did have a job at the time. I had a very good job at the time. I was in management in a warehouse that ended up closing soon after I moved back home. I moved back home because my brother, Matthew, was beat up badly. I mean, he almost died, and he is not the same. He's mentally disabled. So that was a big shock and stress on my family. So I came back home to help my mom because my mom could not handle it. And I don't think any mother could handle seeing their son's brain completely squished into nothing. So I came back home, then my job closed, and I began taking care of my brother. I went back to college for a while, got an associate's in law enforcement, but I thought, you know what? I don't want to do this. I mean, life's short. After seeing what happened to my brother, life's short. And, you know, I say life's short, but the 15 years have went by already, and still nothing to show for it. But I did do a lot of things in the meantime. I went to Chicago Acting Studio and did voiceover classes. I really enjoyed that. But see, because I no longer had any money coming in, I didn't have the money to get the demo done right away. So, needless to say, by the time I did get my demo in and finished, it was too late. Chicago had already found someone of my voice, and, well, no agency would pick me up. They told me, you have a voice of a 14-year-old boy. You'd be really great for video games and cartoons. And I'm like, cool, but you have to move to LA. Well, at the time I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that to my mom. I couldn't do that to my brother. But now I'd be willing to move just about anywhere to get a career going and get my life back, because I had put my life completely on hold. So in the meantime, and this is not a fast thing, this house was last year, and I'm still not in it. And at the time, I not only got paid taking care of my brother, I get paid through a part-time job I had at the library. So when I bought this house, I had the money to take care of the mortgage, utilities, all the change in this house. And I mean, this house was a wreck when I bought it. There was a man who lived here with his family, and they destroyed this house. I mean, this house had crayon, marker, drawn on every door and wall. There's snot on the walls. God knows it was on the ceiling, and God knows it was on the floor. I had to scrape on my hands and knees and scrape things off. It was disgusting, okay? So needless to say, I thought, well, I'm not going to use this toilet, so I'm going to go and buy another toilet. So when I pulled the toilet out, and I wanted to pull out the wall, around the toilet, because all the, it was nasty. Come to find out there was no insulation. And I was going to change the cabinets in the kitchen. And this is the kitchen, which is completely barren as we speak. And the cabinets have been in my garage for almost a year, too, because the fact, when I pulled down the cabinets, there was no insulation behind the walls there. And to come to find out, the pipe was about to rust right through and burst. So I needed to get a plumber. So there was a plumber, and I go upstairs. I won't show you upstairs. That's still in a wreck. but the outlets were burnt out. I don't know if the kids took like a fork or something and shoved it in there, but they were all blown. So I had to get an electrician. And since the walls were down, why not do it correctly? So all the electricity is through tubes, so that there's a short or something breaks, the house won't start on fire because it will be encased. So after the plumbing, after electricity, I had nothing but problems after that. I mean, there was problems with the village. You know, the village here sucks, and this guy gave me a hard time, so I had to go round and round with him. And while I'm going round and round with this guy, I'm on the phone on my break, dealing with these things. Well, a new director comes in, and I've been at this library now for almost 12 years. I think it was 11 years, almost 12, I think. Well, the new director comes in, she didn't like me. And, you know, sometimes, and it doesn't matter what you do, when someone doesn't like you, you can't make someone like you. I mean, it's like oil and water, you know what I mean? Whatever there was about me, she did not like. It didn't matter. I mean, no matter how nice I was to her, it didn't matter. She is who she is, and she didn't like me, and that was it. So I lost my job. And that was devastating, because that happened before Christmas. So, not to mention, I'm paying on a mortgage and utilities on a house that I'm still thousands of dollars in debt because I had to fix. I lost my job. And I wasn't getting the support I needed. You know, people just weren't supporting me. They said, oh, go help and get yourself another job. Oh, yeah, just go here. Go get yourself a job here. It wasn't that easy. I was shocked. I was devastated. I was fired. I was never fired from a job. So this is like, I didn't even do anything wrong. It was just because she didn't like me. So she used the excuse of me using the phone, you know, stuff like that. I won't go into detail about the supervisor that I was dealing with. And he was harassing me consistently. But yeah, he'd go in there and be her little lap dog, you know, and, well, you get the gist. I lost my job. So, I was ready to just hang it up. You know what I mean? You reach a point when depression hits, and there was no more dealing. I was shot. I was completely used up. You know what I mean? It was, I not only lost a job with extra money, I was now in debt with a home. Still living in the basement of my mom's because I couldn't live here. And I didn't have any more money for Christmas presents. And just a lot hit me. And I was ready to take my life. Now, this is serious. And I'm not joking about this. It's hard when you have thoughts like that. Because I've always been someone who's fought those since I was 12 years old. But I always have this glimmer of hope. And hope isn't what you want it to be. You know what I mean? Hope is just a word. It doesn't always pan out for you. And so I was doing whatever I could, and I got immersed in YouTube videos. Colleen Ballinger, Randa Sings, Corey DeSoto, Rachel Ballinger, who else was I watching? Just a bunch of YouTubers, you know, Tyler Oakley and Superwoman, just a bunch. And I was immersed for like 3 months in these videos and in these people, and I'm like, wow, these guys are making me laugh. They're making me happy. And that gave me hope. So I thought, you know what? Now's the time for me to start working on getting myself a career. So what I'm doing in the process of trying to fix this house up, if things don't go well, I'll sell it. I don't care. I'm ready to get out of here. But I am ready to get myself a job in voiceover. I'm not pretty enough to be in acting. I do acting. I'm on IMDb for a lot of independent films, shorts. I was in a web series. So I figure not pretty enough to be a lead in a movie, but hey, I can act. I'm getting better at it. I have to admit, maybe some of the videos I have out there wasn't my best, but you learn. And I have right now this awesome director, and I've been in a couple movies of theirs, and he helps me. You know what I mean? These guys are the best, Open Science Productions. And these guys are really, really good at bringing out your potential. So I give a shout out to them because they're really helping me. But right now, I'm concentrating on voiceover. And I'm doing a lot of looking at my demos out there on YouTube if you care to check it out. It's under Simona Ciarlo voiceover. And anyway, it's been 11 minutes now, and I'm not editing this. It's a one-shot video because I don't know how to edit. I'm new to YouTube, and I don't know if I'll do another video or not. But I will let you guys know that no matter how hard life is, don't give up, because I'm not giving up. And I don't know what's going to happen with this house, and I don't know what's going to happen with my career, but I'm ready, and I'm ready to go. If I have to travel, if I have to leave, I will. Because now, nothing else matters but making myself happy. And that's the way I should have been all the time. And I don't regret being there for my family. I don't regret living for them for the last 15 years. But yeah, now's the time for me. So I hope you like this video. And if you care, you can always check me out on other things if I care to do more videos, see how confident I am. So take care and see you later. Bye.